Throughout this follow-on video from the relative age effect, we will be talking about a few possible methods of excluding RAE. Eliminating this will hopefully provide all performers with an equal opportunity to compete. Performers' age and the quarter they are born in will no longer taper their progression in talent pathways and academies. One method of excluding RAE is by focusing on optimal training. By focusing on the same rules and outcomes, play will become fairer. For example, focusing on optimal player development over winning and competition. If two teams played against one another and their coaches picked a mixture of players with different heights, weight, and different birth months from quarter 1 to quarter 4, for example at under 11s, less talent will be missed due to having a more balanced field. However, if one coach picked a team with a mixture of players and the opposing coach chose his biggest and strongest players in that age group, most likely to come from quarter 1 or quarter 2, they won't be playing by the same rules or working towards the same outcomes. This will give the mixed team a disadvantage when it comes to trying to progress up the talent pathway. The next method I'm going to talk to you about is a fairly new and emerging technique, known as biobanding. This is where players are matched dependent on their growth and maturity, not their chronological age. Identifying these groups are also defined by players' estimated biological maturity. This will instantly eliminate the advantage of speed, strength, and size of performers over one another. Banning players by size also reduces the risk of injuries and increases the level of fair competition due to the increase in equality. Cumming and Bruce 2015 stated that biobanding is a challenge to both late and early developers, providing them with an effective learning experience. So how does this benefit each band? Early developers are challenged physically. This means that the bigger players have to increase their technical and tactical skills now that they can't just rely on their size. They need to develop these new skills to help them stand out, creating a more well-rounded player. Late developers, on the other hand, are challenged technically and tactically. This means that they have to progress their skills further in order to overcome other skillful opponents. And for the players who are developing at an average rate, on the other hand, tend to be well-rounded players, having a good level of speed and strength to accompany their technical and tactical skills. However, biobanding doesn't take psychological factors into consideration. An under 11 may not be ready to play alongside or against an under 14. It may be a nerve-wracking experience for them, possibly affecting their performance. AFC Bournemouth Academy were hosts to the first ever biobanding tournament. Below you will find a link to their YouTube video explaining how their tournament works and it benefits the performers and their development. In my opinion, as biobanding is such a new method of overcoming RAE, the technique will continue to be developed over the years, especially if more NGBs and associations adopt it. The Premier League academies have made a bold and strong start to something that could be revolutionary to the development of all academy players, no matter what their level of maturity.
Created using Powtoon.